Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour with AI. Machine-to-machine payments are no longer theoretical. Kirok reports that AI agents settled $73 million via stablecoins in 2026. 98.6% of those transactions used USDC. This volume reshapes crypto infrastructure. Visa lags significantly in this specific automated settlement niche. The shift signals a structural change in how digital assets move value. Equity markets are pricing in a different kind of momentum. The S&P 500 hit a record high as summer approaches. Investors are chasing the narrative of economic resilience. But technical signals suggest potential volatility ahead. The rally is broad, yet fragile. Traders are watching for cracks in the foundation. On the macro front, supply chain diversification is accelerating. Saudi Arabia launched new Red Sea shipping routes. The new corridors offer 1,730 TEU capacity. The goal is to bypass the Strait of Hormuz. This move reduces reliance on volatile choke points. It signals a long-term strategic pivot in global trade logistics. Meanwhile, earnings season brings specific valuation anchors. Chart Industries reports Q1 earnings Monday. Analysts expect $2.34 EPS. LNG supply growth looms in 2026. Margin pressure is mounting for industrial giants. The stock is near its 52-week high. The market is pricing in optimism, but fundamentals are tightening. In related news, Masimo reports Q1 earnings Monday. Analysts expect $1.43 EPS on $398.65 million revenue. Danaher's $180 per share acquisition looms as the primary valuation anchor. The deal dictates the current trading range. Any miss in operational metrics could trigger a re-rating. The market is watching closely for signs of integration success. Looking ahead to today's release, data flow will dictate short-term direction. At 12 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated, Mexico releases its balance of trade. The previous figure was $5.932 billion. A deviation here could spark volatility in emerging market currencies. It serves as a proxy for regional demand strength. Then, at 12:30 Universal Time Coordinated, the United States releases the Chicago Fed National Activity Index. The previous reading was -0.20. This indicator is a high-impact gauge for broader economic health. A positive surprise could reinforce the S&P 500's record run. A negative print might trigger a swift pullback. The market is pricing in a soft landing. This data will test that assumption. The convergence of record equity highs and shifting geopolitical trade routes creates a complex landscape. AI-driven crypto settlements are growing in parallel. They operate in a different ecosystem but reflect the same demand for efficiency. Investors must weigh the strength of the S&P 500 against the fragility of the underlying economic data. Chart Industries and Masimo provide micro-level insights into industrial and healthcare sectors. Their earnings will either validate the current bullish sentiment or expose underlying weaknesses. The Red Sea developments add a layer of geopolitical risk to global trade. It is a reminder that supply chains are not static. The Chicago Fed Index is the immediate catalyst. It will determine whether the market continues to climb or consolidates. Traders should monitor the 12:30 Universal Time Coordinated release closely. It is the most significant data point for the next 24 hours. The balance of trade is secondary but still relevant for currency pairs. Stay alert. The market is sensitive to every data point. The record high is not a guarantee of future performance. It is a reflection of current optimism. That optimism can shift quickly. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour with AI for daily market intelligence.